The year is 2004, and the Los Angeles Lakers have constructed what many perceive to be an unbeatable super team. Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, ready to 8-time champions, were joined by two future Hall of Famers, Gary Payton and Karl Malone. On paper, the team appeared overwhelmingly dominant. Analysts, fans, and rival players alike believed the championship was virtually secured for Los Angeles. However, instead of celebrating a fifth title in the Shaq and Kobe era, the Lakers suffered a humiliating defeat in the NBA Finals, losing to the Detroit Pistons in just 5 games. What transpired? Why did this so-called dream team falter on the grandest stage? Let us explore the narrative. At first glance, the Lakers roster appeared formidable. Shaq remained a powerful presence in the paint, while Kobe was entering his prime as one of the most proficient scorers in the league history. Gary Payton introduced toughness and playmaking, and Karl Malone arrived seeking the one accolade missing from his illustrious career, the championship ring. Unfortunately, the reality did not align with the anticipation. Malone, nearing 40 years of age, battled knee injuries throughout much of the season, and by the time the finals commenced, he was a mere shadow of his former self. Gary Payton, previously renowned as the Glove for his tenacious defense, struggled to adapt to Phil Jackson's triangle offense and often appeared disoriented on the court. Central to these issues was the fractured relationship between Shaq and Kobe. What was once a powerful partnership had evolved into one with tension, resentment, and mistrust. This was not a super team, it was a fragile amalgamation of talents and egos, precariously held together by hope rather than unity. In contrast to the Lakers, whose roster resembled a collection of stars, the Detroit Pistons exemplified the strength of teamwork. They lacked a single player who averaged over 20 points per game and did not possess a traditional superstar. However, they exhibited balance, defensive prowess, and a coach who skillfully utilized his players. Larry Brown transformed the Pistons into a defensive powerhouse. Chauncey Billups displayed calm and confidence as the point guard, effectively managing the pace of the game. Rip Hamilton incessantly moved up screens, exhausting defenders. Tayshaun Prince, with his lengthy reach and discipline, proved to be the ideal defender against Kobe Bryant. In the paint, Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace formed a formidable barrier of energy, strength, and intimidation. Detroit's style was not glamorous, nor designed for highlight reels. Instead, it was suffocating. They congested driving lanes, forced contested shots, and turned every Lakers possession into a struggle. The Lakers, often reliant on pure talent for success, suddenly appeared impotent. The Lakers faced not only the Pistons on the court, but also numerous distractions off it. Kobe Bryant found himself embroiled in a highly publicized legal case, frequently traveling between Colorado and Los Angeles during the playoffs. The immense mental and physical strain of juggling basketball and legal challenges was substantial. Phil Jackson, the head coach who had previously managed to pacify Shaq and Kobe's ego during their championship runs, was growing increasingly frustrated. His relationship with Kobe in particular had become strained, and the tension was palpable throughout the locker room. Concurrently, conflict between Shaq and Kobe reached a boiling point. Shaq felt undervalued by the organization and underappreciated for his contributions to the dynasty, while Kobe was determined to establish himself as the sole leader. Rather than uniting in their quest for a title, the two superstars were pulling in opposite directions, which proved detrimental for a team facing a hungry and cohesive adversary. The finals commenced with a flicker of hope. In Game 2, Kobe Bryant made a remarkable three-pointer to force overtime, providing the Lakers with their sole victory of the series. Unfortunately, that moment marked the peak of their success. Following that, Detroit tightened its grip. The Pistons manipulated the pace to their advantage, throwing the Lakers into half-court confrontations where their defense excelled. Each time Kobe attempted to create a scoring opportunity, Tayshaun Prince was there to challenge him. Similarly, every time Shaq sought to overpower defenders, Ben Wallace countered with unyielding intensity. On the offensive end, Chauncey Billups methodically dismantled the Lakers' defense, earning the Finals MVP award. Rip Hamilton kept defenders perpetually on the move, while Rasheed Wallace effectively stretched the court. complicating Los Angeles' defensive efforts both inside and out. By Game 5, the series was no longer in Detroit's favor, it was over. The Pistons concluded the series with a definitive 100-87 victory in Los Angeles. The once promising dynasty had been humbled on their home courts, completing the upset. The loss in 2004 did not merely deprive the Lakers of a championship, it marked the end of an era. The team began to disintegrate almost immediately. Shaquille O'Neal was traded to Miami Heat, where he would win another championship alongside Dwayne Wade. Karl Malone retired without ever achieving his dream of a championship. Gary Payton also departed, eventually securing a title with the Heat. Phil Jackson, unhoused by the turmoil, left the organization. Kobe Bryant was left at the sole face of the franchise, tasked with leading the Lakers into an uncertain future. The Dream Team experiment had failed, transforming from what was expected to be one of the greatest teams ever assembled into a cautionary narrative. The 2004 finals were not merely a shocking upset, they served as a reminder of the true elements that contribute to winning championships. The Lakers possessed the star power, while the Pistons demonstrated teamwork, defensive acumen, and the collective will to play together. Ultimately, that distinction proved decisive. The Lakers' decline was not because of a singular error, rather it stemmed from egos, injuries, distractions, and an opponent unwilling to yield to intimidation. Detroit did not merely defeat the Lakers, they dismantled the myths of the super team, reaffirming that basketball remains at its core, a team-oriented sport. Thus, was the Lakers' defeat in 2004 the most significant upset in NBA history, or were they doomed from the outset due to their own shortcomings? Please share your opinions in the comments. If you appreciated this exploration of NBA history, kindly like, subscribe and activate the notification bell to ensure you do not miss the forthcoming analysis.